Hey everyone, it's Mr. Lawrence coming to you again through the power of the internet. So, in the series of videos that we've been watching, we've been looking about what are the basic formats of an MLA citation, what is required for one, how do you type one, where do you go if you need some extra help. We've done all that. Okay, and let's say you actually have your citation typed up. Well, this is almost completely correct. There's one thing that's missing, and that's what's called a hanging indent. So we know when we're writing in prose that as we write paragraphs, we indent the first line. Whereas in a citation, in a works cited page, the the first line of your citation is flush with the margins of your paper, but every other line in that citation is going to be indented. So it's almost like the opposite of how you indent a paragraph when you're writing. And the reason why we do hanging indents in a works cited page is it's easier on the eye. We can tell where one citation has begun and where it ends and where the next one starts. So today I'm going to show you two different ways you can make a hanging indent for your citations within your works cited page. So the first thing I want to talk about is what if my citation is only one line? Well, congratulations, you don't have to make a hanging indent. You're good. Okay. But more than likely, because a lot of your sources are going to be coming from online, your citations are going to be more than a couple lines long. So kind of like this example here I have for Briggs versus Elliott. So the basic thing, what you want to do, this is actually very easy, is you want to highlight your citation, the full thing. And then you see this bar up here. This shows you where your margins are, and like if you hit the tab button, how far in your line is going to go. So what you want to do is after you've highlighted your citation, you're gonna take your cursor and gonna grab that little triangle, and you're gonna pull it in to the 0.5, so the half an inch mark. That's the standard indentation stopping point. So once I let go of this, it's going to shift over. Boom! It shifts everything over. But remember, in a in a citation, the first line needs to be hanging. So I need to bring this first line, Delaney through the word south, all the way back over to the left. So it kind of lines up with Lee and everything else. So it lines up with the margin of my paper. So I go and I highlight my first line, and then I go back up here, and instead of grabbing the triangle, I'm going to grab that little line. Okay. And I'm going to pull him back to a 0. Sometimes it can be tricky. There we go. And then I just let go and it pulls him over. Okay. And so that's the hard way to make a hanging indent. Okay. Now here's an easy way. Here's a very, very simple way to do it. So I've got the same citation. I just copied it. Okay. So I'm going to highlight it again. And instead of playing around with this bar, I'm going to go up here to format. And I'm going to go down to align and indent. So again, that was format, align and indent. And I'm going to go down to indentation options. I want to select that. So left 0 is fine, right 0 is fine, but special indent. I want to go down here, and from none, I want to change it to hanging, and it should say 0.5, which is the correct measurement that you want to use. And then you just hit apply. And it's done. So, and one thing that you can do with that shortcut is if you get all your citations written at the same time, you can just select them all. You can go up here. Remember, again, it's format, align and indent, indentation options, and you want to change the special indent from none to hanging and make sure it's 0.5. Boom, and all of them will change. So that is how you do a hanging indent for your citations in your works cited page. Let me know if you have any questions by emailing me, or you can reach out to Mr. Merle, Ms. McKeever, or Ms. Bell also. Okay, have a good day. I'll see you in the next one.